Pilot Malt House is set out to produce the highest quality, locally sourced malt for the craft brewing and distilling industries. Beer and spirits don't start at the bar, they start in the soil. Through craft agriculture, we're telling the stories of the people, places, and purpose behind making great beer and great spirits. I started Pilot because I didn't like the answers to the questions I was asking. And it's a key component of what we're doing is really to start the education of people. Beer is grown, it's brewed with, and what brewers do is amazing, and what distillers do is amazing, but it really starts long before that. And we need to tell the story of where beer starts, that started in the soil at some point.
We're sitting in a 2-row Conlon barley field, weeks away from harvest, less than a month away from harvest. I come from a 4th generation family farm. I have the agriculture piece in my bloodlines strong. I took that passion that I have for farming and introduced myself to hops, which segued us into the barley. Here we are this year and trying the 2-row, and as you can see, it's very healthy.
This is Hop Ridge Farms. We grow barley for Pilot Malt House, and we do a lot of hops. When we started this farm, we said we were gonna have a beer farm because we love beer. Everybody around the neighborhood thought we were out of our mind. Even when Eric come to me and wanted me to grow barley, and they all said, "Who the hell are you growing that for?" Well, there's a market for barley? It didn't exist. Things really boomed. Snap of the fingers, everything exploded right into that industry.
Barley is naturally a pretty resilient crop. It's a neat crop to see. Much when it starts, it's a grass field. As it begins to mature, and over the weeks begin to turn into months, you see barley just sweeping and sweeping with the wind. And it's a very peaceful, it's just about as good an atmosphere as you want to be around.
Barley, it's all about having your soil right before you even start. There's a lot of big challenges. Scab that could happen, you got mold, fungus, insects. You could have insects eating it. You play your luck with Mother Nature every year. That's why your prices of beer fluctuate. But now that we're using more Michigan, everybody's trying to do local, and that's better. Pure Michigan, baby, that's better.
Growing ingredients for Michigan beer is exciting, is fun, and I think everybody that enjoys a good craft beer wants to be a part of that excitement. It's not just as easy as putting a seed in the ground and you harvest this. Naturally, there's equipment, there's expense, there's time. We need certain nutrients, and we need to manipulate certain nutrients, and then we need to spray, and we need to manage our pesticides, our fungicides. All of these things on the front end before we even touch the ground and till it. And naturally, there's the plowing, there's the digging, there's the disking, and all of those things that go into creating it.
We do this because this is our passion.
Without passion, there wouldn't be any drive here.
You gotta want it. I'm out here because I love it, and I plan on going bigger and bigger as long as Eric will keep buying it.
You have to have good relationships. I feel a good relationship with Pilot Malt House. They've been a good resource for us. Having them being close to come, right to the home, right to the field, it's priceless. So those types of relationships are what's happening in Michigan and needs to continue to happen to grow this boom that we're in, if you will.
We need to grow together because you can't grow alone without your other guys growing with you. It gives you that extra feeling that you gave that much love into growing it for them. To see their smile on the face when you walk in the door, it's a good feeling. That's why we do what we do.
Their story is our story and vice versa, and we're partners. And for us to be the best in the world, our growers have to be world class as well. Now that I know kind of the gamut from soil to bottle or keg or can, that the respect for what it takes to nail a beer is pretty amazing.